welcome to this video. I've fallen off the bandwagon, so apologies for not kicking it with you guys every Sunday. Hence today's video. I'm gonna kind of dive into just my life, the themes that are coming up for me. And I do believe that these themes are kind of like these cycles are shared by a lot of people, with everybody. It's everybody. But that's kind of how we connect with people. I believe we go through cycles, and that's why it's really important to talk about your life and what you're going through, what you're seeing from it, and seeing how other people are perceiving things or what they're going through and how they're approaching it. It's such a beautiful thing. And apologies too for the sound quality. My mics were dead and I was ready to go. I haven't posted in probably 3 weeks, I don't think. And I really wanted to sit down and do this at the moment, so I will be better next time. I'm getting back on the bandwagon, back on the train, and so I just kind of want to dive into what my life has been like. I turned 26 last week, which was kind of big for me, kind of eye-opening. And just that period of reflection and really thinking about life, it's still kind of going on. And life has not been what I thought it was going to be. I feel like that's not really what I mean in this. It's just so interesting to take a pause and, look at a period of your life, like the past 5 years or the past 3 years. What has life kind of looked like? And sitting with that and thinking about, wow, I have the opportunity to go forward and create this period of time in a new way from what I learned in that period of time, like what I've realized in myself, in my relationships, in my life experience, and how do I want to move forward from them. It felt like a turning point. I'm at a huge turning point in my life. And those periods are okay where it seems like you've nothing figured out. It's part of the journey. It's part of making your way through a place, through something, through life. And we never really know what we're going to be, guided into or called to. And I feel like I've surprised myself with my own decisions in the way that when I really stopped trying to conceptualize and analyze all the decisions I was making in life, I let them come naturally. And I was like, ooh. It just takes you back a minute, and being able to reflect on that is really a beautiful thing. And noticing what I feel like I'm being called to have more of in my life. What feels really good and genuine and peaceful to me. And every one of us has a different, formulation of that. And that's okay. And that's something I am really breaking through, is that everybody has different ways of going through this. I've really made myself feel guilty and all these kind of negative emotions about how I'm doing things differently. And honestly, I can't control what other people think about the way things are going. Ever. And I realized how much my mind is caught up in that, weird kind of structure of life. And it has been present on so many levels, on like a world level, on an inner level, and then we internalize that too. and having this eye-opening kind of experience as I feel more grounded in who I am at this point in life. And it's never too late to really start embodying and stepping towards what keeps showing up for you. Whether it's in your thoughts, just like that heart, the heart. And we always have that opportunity. And I was kind of thinking, about the concept of getting older. And it just never has sat well with me, I feel like it's just, I don't like it that this overall, general belief that getting older is just not a beautiful, natural gift. It really is a gift to get older. Because, whoa, that hit me a little bit. Pardon the interruption. I just thought about how, so many people don't get to get older. And just, I feel like so many of us experience the people around us, talking about their experience of getting older. And it just seems to be, an unhappy kind of one. And I feel just called to say that, I guess. Not all the time. It's not everything, but yeah, that's just something clearly that came up for me, and I really feel like I'm edging into more of a purpose-driven life, and what I really feel like I need to be following. Whew. Because your own, callings are not going to be identified by everybody. It's really a personal experience, and it's almost like I'm used to, knowing what people want me to do, or feeling like I know what I should be doing. That real, like, direct, like, structural, okay, yep, I can do that, and being able to excel at, like, a limited, range of experience, and now, like, really being opened up and feeling that true confidence to do what makes me happy and step into what I feel is going to bring me to where I want to be. And my YouTube, these videos have been truly a rock in the past couple of years. And it's so silly, but yeah. Just really taken so much in. Like, new job, new place to live, new car, new ambitions, new goals, new year. It's like it all kind of came crashing down all at once. And you just kind of have to, look up and keep going. And knowing just that the way that you can show up in that present moment, that's all you can give. You can think about, being more and doing more, and that extra. But that's really what it comes down to. And when you start just, when I've started accepting that as just being how it is, this is how I am right now. This is as I come. It relieves so much, frees up so much energy and time. And when our energy is tied up in these places and these thought patterns, it really depletes us of the energy that we have in our lives to experience and do and show up. And it really does drain, even subconsciously. And flushing that out is very difficult. It has been very difficult. And it's such a silly thing too, because when we really let these big ideas about life go, it is as easy as just letting them go. Well, this has been a very vulnerable video, I feel. And that is just how I feel in general right now. Very vulnerable and just kind of like set loose to the wind, truly. It's in God's hands. Well, my intention was to really just show up and let it flow. Well, let me think about maybe 5 things that I feel like I've really learned in these 25 years of life that I've had. So my first is, you cannot please everyone. You cannot please all of your loved ones, all of these people. The only way to really survive that battle is to authentically be yourself. And just dive into that and let that be an indicator of how you're doing in life. Number 2 is, you will always have a reason to wait, or a reason to put something off, or a reason to not do something. And that doesn't mean that sometimes the reasons aren't valid. It's just that on a bigger scale, you have to realize that your time is limited. And the more that you put these really big, important things off, the more they just become a far-fetched kind of idea. We have to be bringing it in now and taking action now. And not as in right now, at least penciling it in or making sure that they're priorities, because the time does slip away. And just, that really hit me at this age, because it's like, well, I'll wait until I have this. I'll wait until I get this much money. And sometimes that is the reality, but it's never too early to work on your dreams and what you truly want to achieve with what you have in your life at the moment. Number 3, sometimes you have to step away from everything. And that could truly change your life. Number 4, life is really not as personal as we take it. And that ties into it being as serious. It's not all about me. It's really barely about me. It's about but that's a big one. Life is not personal. Life is so much more than the way that we can square it down into in our minds. And the last one. You have to give it up. You have to let go. And that letting go really feels good. And trusting in God really helps that. Wow. Well, if you are here, thank you so much. I hope something resonated. And yeah, whether you're older or younger, we're all walking through this journey right now. And it's been fun kind of reflecting. It's been beautiful, honestly, reflecting and, noticing what, yeah, it's hard to put it into words. So many things have just slid into place, made so much sense. I've come to understand them. I've come to understand them. And yeah, here's to life. Life is so beautiful. Life is so precious. And it's truly such a gift. Yeah. I do catch myself doing things. And I'm like definitely those memes. It's so cute when people show me those memes of like the spiritual or even like the progressive commercials. That's silly. But thank you so much for being here, my Earth and I family. I appreciate you so much. And I really feel amazed. I have been posting yoga videos if you're interested in that. The link will be in the show notes. And until next time, beautiful beings, merry life, cheers to you. Here's to a new cycle around the sun. And maybe I'll see you next week or next year.